This is a April 8th total solar eclipse for Virgo. I might be referring to this solar eclipse as lunar eclipse because I don't usually do solar eclipses, as you know if you've watched my channel for any length of time. Alright, so whenever you're watching this, it could resonate with you. It doesn't have to be a solar, lunar, or any type of eclipse. Could be that you need a message. Okay, the knot, we have unsuccessful plans. We have October. We have pineapple, reconciliation. We have a quill, get back to basics. We have finger. We have warning. You have a problem either now or in the near future. We have claw. We have be careful, do not take risks. We have a kangaroo. We have unsettling times, need to plan ahead. We have a love here. We have an egg. We have success, assured, good plans and hard work. We have carriage, a journey either physical or mental. We have tower. We have solid foundation, success with effort. We have September. We have valley. We have deep personal strength and peace to assure success. We have fair woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. We have feather. We have somebody you know is undependable and insincere. We have December. We have basket. We have reconciliation or we have. I'm dyslexic, and now my dyslexia is getting the best of me. Okay, we have. See, reward for merit, and I think it's reconciliation. I'm not sure. With the basket. Okay, so as I go through my dyslexia, let's see if I can read this. Okay, so we have the self. The self usually isn't the first question you ask during a solar eclipse, but I'm here trying to relate to a lunar eclipse as well, so it's easier to explain. Okay, we have suspension bridge. We have they hate you. We have great personal sorrow. So you might be kind of trying to reach out, and then this person doesn't like you anymore, and then that's a problem. Or it could also be the fact that you are not really connecting with certain people or certain things as you want to. It could be a business relationship, it could be a personal relationship, it could be other relationships that are coming into play as well in this. So it could be a bit of an issue. It could be a love reading, could be a problem. Could be more there than meets the eye. It could be a friend that has romantic feelings for you and you just don't feel the same way about them, and they could be like pissed off about that they're not considered like attractive to you. That could be a problem. Like some people take that too fucking personal. Like if you're not interested, you're not interested. And if there's a problem, then whatever. And that's the weird thing about guy and girl relationships and guy and girl friendships, because the friendship feels more like a relationship at times, which can throw people off. With relationships, there's real consequences and real feelings there, okay, that a lot of times has heavier consequences for the actions. But with friendships, it's very light and airy, so the energies could be mixed, which is difficult to explain to somebody who is not in it, But girls, they take it as a sign, oh, he's spending so much time with me and we're friends and all this. You have to make your intentions known from the word go. You can't just put that on the table whenever the hell you want, or assume it's going to happen that way. Okay? People are weird. Anyway, we have the moon. We have unconscious. We have Miss Perfect. We have hanging out. We have romance, celebration, and party. So, if you're looking for a relationship, you have to say you're looking for a relationship. If you're not looking for a relationship, then say it's a friendship. With no strings attached. None of this BS fucking playing with people's emotions. Let's not do that. We have the sun. We have conscience. We have betrayal, bullet, eye, feather. We have bogey. We have buddies. We have page. We have blue. We have domain. And we also have scarcity, as well as you should accept valid criticism. Okay, so could be a little bit of truth there. It's a lot listed, and it's talking about a very specific thing, because I don't have any numbers or any like flowers. Usually with flowers and symbols and stuff I can tell you more, but it's talking about a specific thing. So you could be angry about something, you could be mad about something, you could be stalking somebody, and there could be other things involved. Okay. Like with my case, there was a lot of things involved. There was a murder plot against me, and a hitman. I actually met that hitman, and he didn't know who I was from a hole in the wall until he realized, oh shit, that's the target. And then he drew his gun on me, and then I'm like, oh shit, I need to run. But yeah, I mean, it's a little weird. I mean, yeah. You can tell I'm on high sedatives, right? My nervous energy is like gone for the month of April. It's funny. But yeah, it's life goes on, you know. Anyway, so number 4, we have what you can leave. We have the number 6060. Usually double letters mean something, so that could be an angel number for you. We also have pot. We have leopard. We have bird of paradise. That's a flower. You can look up totem of the bird of paradise, or the meaning of bird of paradise. We have a wolf in sheep's clothing. We have a new home, new attitude. So you could be moving on into something, or you're moving on into a different relationship, or just a new romantic interest or something. So having a lot of different energies. Alright, so number 5, we have what can you begin? We have indigo. We have pestle. I don't know why you'd have pestle on here. Like a pestle like you sit stuff on, or a pestle like you grind stuff up. I don't know, but both are important to show respect, I guess, or value. Don't lose sight of the good things you still have. And we have changes to you and your life. So there's a lot of changes here. You could be changing what you want out of life and who you want, and like, I think your responsibilities go from one extreme to the next, but I feel like you're trying to get into at least a foundation of something. You might be kind of like getting the raw end of the stick, let's put it to you that way. And it might not always be cut and dry as you want it, but I feel like you're on the right path, if that makes sense. Okay, so number 6, we have your way forward. We have a Pokemon. We have signs. We have red flags. We have copycat is losing. And we have increase in your achievements or goals. So somebody was copycatting you or somebody that you're close to, and it was becoming a problem until, kind of wasn't a problem anymore. Let's put it to you that way. So anyway, solar eclipses can be just as fun as lunar eclipses, I'm guessing. But there is some worry about certain energies, and if this was a lunar eclipse, I could tell you about them. But there's something here that's not 100% making sense at the current moment. And I do think that there was talk about something, and then there wasn't talk about it anymore. Very mafia-esque, if you ask me. But I just feel like in your life there was a lot of people that were trying to either copy you or take certain ideas that you may have had, and it was becoming an issue. I know I've experienced that shit myself. But like with everything in my life, something has to break. That was a quote from Aries April. He's a comedian who was in prison for a while. But everything in your life has a boiling point. And once it meets that boiling point, it does spill over. So whatever happens is going to happen. And it's going to happen in the darndest of times. With me, I've just learned to accept that if somebody copies you, they're going to get their just desserts. I don't care who copies me anymore, and I don't really give a shit. But the thing is that this is kind of my talent to read cards and connect with people. I think talking's my strong suit, but yeah, I like talking to people. But people wanted to make it like, oh, since I have this, they should have it as well. We're not equal. Like, I've worked my entire life for this crap that, they seem to think that they're entitled to. I don't feel like I'm entitled to it. I just feel like I've worked for it. I become like, part of my craft that I hone. And it kind of comes with the territory, you know what I mean? And if it was that easy, it's brought to you by the devil. If it's hard and you've worked for it, it's by your own spinning of yarn, your own spinning of the keys, your own attributes, You might not have all the answers at the current moment, but you're trying to find them. But with certain people, they just think that they're entitled to shit. Like, I've worked my entire life just to find out what I was good at, and finding out what I was good at or called to do, it's a learning curve, If you've ever watched My Little Ponies, My Little Ponies has like this point in the episodes where like the younger ponies are trying to find out what their cutie mark is, what they're good at, and what their purpose is, and like they go through trials and tribulations in order to find out what they're good at. And that's kind of like how people go through their lives and find out what they're good at. They have to go through a lot of trials and tribulations, find out what they're good at. They can be good at a lot of things, but what their purpose is could be very different. Okay, so anyway, I would watch My Little Ponies. Friendship is Magic again. I just like how they present like difficult situations in that show. Is just great. And I love the way like they present the characters. Like it's just really fun. I might be a brony, but man, I love that show. I even have some of the little figurines around my room right now, and some of the other ones that are a bit valuable now that the show has kind of come to its conclusion and it's moved on to a different segment of the series. But anyway, hopefully this helped you out in some way, shape, or form. Hopefully you check out My Little Ponies, Friendship is Magic, if you need inspiration for anything. They have episodes on a lot of heavy, like, issues that people face every day. But they make it into a cute little series and then you get it. So, anyway, I think my favorite My Little Pony from Friendship is Magic is Pinkie Pie for comedy relief, and then Applejack for like the loyalty aspect and the honesty. I just like those two characters. With Rainbow Dash, she's fun too. But yeah, I mostly stay with certain storylines in the show which connect like with stuff I'm going through. So I've watched that show so many times. I've watched it a total of like 200 times, episode to episode. So it's a lot of fun. Anyway, I will see you in the next reading. Take care of yourself, take care of everyone, and I will see you again in the next reading. Hopefully, time permits, Anyway, later.